A group of climbers tomorrow could be the first to reach the majestic summit of Mount Everest in 3 years. But as this Instagram post shows, a small avalanche on the deadly Khumbu icefall blocked the route last night. No one was hurt.
We're also seeing images like these thanks to new satellite technology and social media. For the first time, 2 professional climbers are sharing their attempt through Snapchat in what is essentially real time. Dana Jacobson of CBS Sports Network shows us how they're conquering more than the mountain. Dana, good morning.
Good morning, Nora. Take a look at Snapchat video that was taken just minutes ago from the slopes of Mount Everest. This is Adrian Ballinger. He and Cory Richards are currently climbing the mountain without using supplemental oxygen, something that fewer than 3% of Everest climbers do. And thanks to Snapchat, we can all follow along every step of the way.
I've always found climbing to be a selfish pursuit. I love it, but I also like being able to tell the stories of it and hopefully inspire or raise questions with people at home.
Adrian Ballinger and Cory Richards have always documented their high-altitude adventures. Ballinger has already summited Everest 6 times, while Richards, a photojournalist for National Geographic, was almost killed in an avalanche on one of the highest mountains in Pakistan. But this year, the 2 accomplished climbers are attempting something new on the tallest mountain in the world.
At over 25,000 feet, I'm pretty sure I'm the highest human on the planet.
They're sharing their entire journey as it happens.
10 swings up here now. So I gotta get down.
On Snapchat, a popular mobile app where they're posting under the username Everest No Filter.
The whole point of Everest No Filter is to give you sort of an unfiltered look at the whole thing. We can't make the pictures pretty. We can't, edit the video. It's just instantaneous.
What does that mean? It means we need patience.
They shoot everything on their phones.
We got a heater and a satellite internet terminal. Set it up, get it connected to the satellite, and then sit here and press retry on Snapchat until it finally goes.
Each short post adds up to a daily diary that can be viewed for 24 hours, telling the story of what it's like to live and climb above 20,000 feet.
Chopping ice for water.
I'm gonna take a shower today, but taking a shower, that's like a day's project. Are you wearing yoga pants on Everest?
I am. They make my ass look great.
This year's climb is particularly punishing on their bodies.
Every step's hard work now.
Both men are climbing without the help of extra oxygen.
As I wondered, could I take my body and my emotional strength to this extreme, to try to summit without supplemental oxygen? It's been a dream of mine all of my life. It feels like, having an absolutely terrible hangover and having to get up and
I don't know anything about that.
Me neither, but I've heard about them. Gotta go do nothing. Nothing.
My least favorite. The vast majority of our time here is spent recovering. We go up on the mountain for 2 to 4, maybe 5 days at a time to let our bodies adapt to that altitude.
When we're moving onto these cliffs, we try to move as fast as we can.
So then we come down and we have to actually sit around a lot and talk a lot of crap to each other. And I mean, pass the time.
Well, I made good use of my morning. I showered and shaved. Cory, on the other hand.
I just always look good.
Oh, please.
I always look good. When we launched Everest No Filter, it was a couple people watching, and we're up to tens of thousands of views every snap.
What's up? Can't find my sunglasses? We're gonna go climbing today.
They're in the tent.
The men have one more training run before making a final push to the summit sometime in the next 3 weeks.
Maybe we can send a snap from the summit.
I mean, of course, it's a dream. It would be so cool to feel good enough up there to actually do that.
Yeah.
At the same time, the vast majority of people who attempt to summit Everest without oxygen fail. Our top priority is to come home at the end of this adventure with all our fingers and all our toes. And we both have 10 of each.
The old saying is going up is optional, coming down is mandatory. So that's rule number 1. Snapping number 2.
Adrian and Cory are climbing as part of the Eddie Bauer guide and athlete team as they push to be the first to essentially live snap their summit. Now, interestingly, Eddie Bauer also outfitted the very first American to ever reach the top of Everest. This is Jim Whittaker in 1963. And if you think about it, and they talk about this in the Snapchats, no one was able to see those images until he returned from the mountain and processed the film, and we could be seeing their images literally within moments of the summit, depending on how things happen. I mentioned the percentage before, by the way, that summit without oxygen. The number's even more staggering. Fewer than 200 people have ever done it, even though 7,000 people have made that summit.
You just really, we don't even know these guys, and instantly you like them because their enthusiasm is so infectious for what they're doing. And they got a sense of humor, and they're cute.
It's very cute and funny, even in the morning without limited coffee, I'm sure.
Talented, smart, funny. Oh, I like them. And cute.
And cute.
I can't wait for them to come down.
Good
Don't
hair
you like, Charlie, the line that going up is optional, coming down is mandatory.
Their families feel that way, no doubt.
Great story, Dana. Thank you so much.
Great story.
Love it.
Thank you, Dana.
And we're sharing more moments from the journey to the top of Mount Everest on our Instagram page. Just follow CBS This Morning on Instagram.